play with older people, play with boys, play with the older girls, play with the older guys. That's something that'll make you better, and don't be shy to get in there and mess some people up. You got to learn somehow, so you got to challenge yourself, right? Another challenge: pick a team in the NBA this season. Your parents can probably help. Preferably the Golden State Warriors, because that's where I'm from and they're my favorite team. But watch them, because a lot of people don't realize how similar basketball is to water polo. So basketball is basically water polo on land with one less person, and instead of a goalie in a cage, there's a small basketball hoop. So it has driving, it has movement, it has passing lanes, it has counterattack defense. There's no like man up or man down, but the way that the really good players kind of see the court is similar to how I think a lot of the really great players in water polo see the court. So that's something that I like to do, and actually our national team does a lot of that. We'll watch, obviously try to watch as many water polo games as possible, like watch Olympic Games from 2016 and watch it and imitate it. So I have constant injury, basically. And I wish that when I was your age, I would have taken better care of my body, because I was playing like 6 games a day during those Sundays for club tournaments. Wasn't doing like band. Do you guys do bands? Awesome. But for me, just dealing with injuries is really staying on top of it, because your job is to be an athlete, a student athlete, basically. And so your mind and your body are your most important. So just kind of remembering to put those first, and if that means sacrificing a little bit of social time to take care of your body, then you do it. And then also knowing that you can't necessarily control everything. So I definitely have days where I'm really frustrated because I can't play to the best of my ability because of an injury, but I just have to remember that, give myself some time, some rest, treatment, and it'll be okay, but just got to put effort into it. So the better I did in school, that pretty much always balanced with my water polo. The better I was doing in water polo usually meant I was doing better in school, because I was keeping that same mindset. Whereas some people think that, oh, if I put a lot into sport, I don't put as much into school. And I think that's a myth, because clearly you guys are very hard workers. Water polo is, I believe, the toughest sport in the world. Obviously there are others, but personal bias. So if you guys are playing water polo, you can easily handle school and water polo. It's just a matter of a mindset, and knowing, for me it was like, okay, I've got water polo this weekend, I want to play both days. I was really good at time management. To me, putting in the work to be an Olympian and achieve my dream was much greater than being sore or tired or missing some fun social event or whatever it may be. So I would, you definitely have those seconds where you're like, oh, this life would be so much easier if I didn't have to wake up at 4:30, right? But then I guarantee you're going to still set an alarm for 4:30, right? That's what being a water polo player is about, is that resiliency. So for me, I just would remind myself, why am I playing, right? I love the sport. I love the game. I love the competition. I love learning. And every day in water polo, I'm still learning. And I've been playing since I was 8, and I've played on the highest level. And I still watch videos of people, and I'm like, ooh, how do I do that? Okay, like there's still so much more to learn.